So this is a great study. The study about BMI and body fat percentage. So this is fat, right? What does BMI measure? BMI measures your height and your weight. It does not take into account how much muscle mass you have or how much body fat you have. So if you have a lot of muscle, you are by nature at a higher BMI, you're considered obese, even if you don't have a lot of body fat or visceral fat. So what is actually more important is looking at the percentage of body fat that you have and percentage of muscle mass, your hip to waist ratio, circumference, and your abdomen and visceral fat. These are all markers that go far beyond your height versus your weight. So BMI is very archaic. I'm glad that the conversation is changing to body fat and muscle mass. Having more muscle mass allows you to have more metabolic flexibility. We know that fat is inflammatory. We know that excess fat or adiposity, especially visceral fat, brings higher risk of cardiovascular disease, certain cancers, diabetes, etc. So the focus really is on building your muscle mass and decreasing your fat mass. This is 5 pounds. This is 1 pound. And you don't realize that all of this fat can go through your organs. It can deposit in your liver, around your heart. That's the dangerous fat. So you need to get a body composition. Standing on a scale is not enough to know how much body fat you have. You can get a smart scale or a fit scale that tells you your body fat and your muscle mass. We have an InBody machine. I highly urge any of you to come in and get the InBody scan. It tells you your body fat, your muscle mass, and your visceral fat, which is very helpful information. And then once you have that info, you can work on a tailored plan to get your fat down and get your muscle up and see how you're doing outside of a weigh scale. We put way too much stock into a weigh scale. I think that the numbers here outside of BMI are where we're at, and that is the strongest predictor of long-term health.